What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Juan, and I'm here with Scent today. And we got another video that we're gonna be reacting to. This is part 5 to 1000 Ways to Die. If y'all haven't checked out the rest of those videos, make sure y'all go check them out. If y'all haven't checked out the music yet, BAPTICE on Apple, on Spotify, and on this YouTube. So make sure y'all go check that out as well. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share the video. But anyways, like I said, we finna be doing 1000 Ways to Die. This part 5. Just check the content out, you feel me? But we finna get into the video. Ready?
I'm ready.
March 5th, 1908.
In 1908, if you could afford it, you hired a private cook. The Longfellows felt lucky to have Mary. She was a hard worker who kept their kitchen going and their stomachs full.
Man, she didn't put her finger in the mouth.
What they didn't know, Mary was a killer.
Oh.
She was wanted by the authorities for the death of a household member at her last job.
I forgot to give you a knife for the next course.
Bro, why she was holding it like
She was
that?
the kind of killer the world hadn't seen before. Instead of a
Oh,
knife or a gun,
that's what it
Mary
is.
used an invisible weapon.
Darn.
Bacteria. You might recognize her by her more infamous name, Typhoid Mary.
Typhoid Mary, otherwise known as Mary Mallon, was famous as the first healthy
Let me guess, she
carrier
got herself
of the
sick.
bacterium Salmonella typhi. She infected dozens of people before she was finally quarantined at North Rhode
That's
Island.
crazy.
Mary had no idea she was a killer. Being a healthy carrier of the typhoid bacteria, she would never get the disease herself. She just infected others.
Typhoid fever is generally contracted under
Ew,
unsanitary
where's she
conditions. That
digging?
is, it's carried in the feces and urine of the carriers, and it's transmitted to
Ew, where she touching it?
The only
Look,
way
where
to
she
get
was touching
typhoid
it,
was
bro.
through contact with infected fecal matter.
Then
Mary
she going in
was
for rounds.
hands-on in that department.
Oh, man, I feel bad for them.
Not long after hiring her, the unsuspecting Longfellows were feeling early symptoms of typhoid.
During the first week, we see fever, nausea, vomiting, and severe diarrhea. During the second and third week, organs become involved, including liver, lungs, and brain. As the infection continues untreated, these organs become more and more damaged. And by week 4, someone will
They ain't
pass
even
the
do
point of no
nothing bad,
return,
bro.
and people ultimately
die.
die from untreated typhoid fever.
The Longfellows were Mary's second and third victims. She infected a total of 53 people before health officials finally caught up to her.
Dang, she had
After
booty
6
finger.
years in quarantine, she died of pneumonia.
She died of pneumonia.
Mary might have been immune to the typhoid she carried, but nobody can beat the biggest bug of all,
Crazy.
death.
But they died for no reason. It normally be like a backlash type.
Yeah. Marinated.
Crazy.
May 10th, 2008.
There's a lot of degenerates in this world. Duncan definitely qualifies. His perv specialty? Upskirting.
Oh, man.
The reason why I take the upskirt photos is because the internet is just not as personal. It's very impersonal. You can always see whenever you want. And when you're in person and you see something like that with like a cell phone camera or something, it's just a bigger thrill. You go to, like, a farmer's market or something like that, you get a
You're
good
weird.
shot. People aren't really noticing anything, and maybe 1 out of 10 girls aren't wearing panties, and you can get that shot.
Man, that's weird as
Duncan had
hell,
the
bro.
deft touch of a master upskirter.
Nope.
But he wasn't always able to get his
Nope.
shot.
How she don't see that man following her, bro?
First of all, the other people around,
A
like,
coffee wagon by a construction site. It was fertile ground. But he had yet to catch the holy grail of upskirting, the no panties bullseye. But then a woman standing in line
bro,
with
it ain't even
promise.
that serious, bro.
No panties.
He ain't making no money. He ain't getting nothing off of these.
Duncan was so caught up stalking his naked prey, he failed to notice the brawny construction worker.
What the hell you doing?
Man, I didn't do nothing.
He was about to get a major ass whooping
I didn't do anything.
He got that old phone.
until fate stepped in
What are you talking about?
What?
and took him out. crew repairing a roof 8 floors above provided the perfect death formula. One clumsy construction worker plus one piece of rebar, and the world is -1 pervert.
The rebar, which fell from 30 to 40 feet, would have entered our victim at about 20 to 25 miles per hour.
One clumsy construction worker plus one piece of
That nigga throw it.
and the world is -1 pervert.
Yeah, no.
The rebar, which fell from 30 to 40 feet, would have entered our victim at about 20 to 25 miles per hour. Going through his left chest, it would have gone through his lung, the heart, through his diaphragm, and out his side, pretty much killing him instantly.
Upskirting is a low-down, dirty way to get your rocks off.
What the hell are you doing?
I didn't do nothing.
Hey, Duncan.
What are you talking about?
This is why the internet was invented. Loser.
But they ain't calling the police or nothing.
Yeah, they're looking at him.
Mary and Larry are on a 2-week bus tour
Why
through
they
the
names
desert
always be
Southwest.
close?
It's a medicine man madness.
They're hoping to buy a few souvenirs at Chief Proudfoot's trading post.
Chief, how much for that?
$650.
What? How much for that there, Chief?
$1,000.
What?
I didn't know, but
I know he ain't making no money, cuz ain't no way.
Larry spots something he can sink his teeth into.
hot peppers, ain't they?
Yes, they are, sir.
He does know peppers. He won the pepper eating contest at the 4th of July picnic at our church.
Mind if I try one of them?
Please, sir, don't. Those are very hot peppers. Please don't eat them.
Yeah, I want to try that.
I warn you.
Dang. Swallow that bitch.
He just put it
Look,
back
look
in.
out.
You alright?
What?
I warned you.
Look, I'm already hot. Really hot.
Larry should have listened. That's one of the world's
Why
hottest
he still
peppers,
got it in
the
his mouth so he
infamous
could spit
ghost
it out?
chili. Pepper heat is measured in
Either way, it's too late.
The ghost registers at 1.5 million, 400 times hotter than Tabasco. Larry's mouth felt like the inside of a pizza oven. Larry grabs a drink out of the fridge to douse the flames, which is the worst thing he could have done.
Touch that
You see,
fridge, but
Larry would have survived the ghost pepper.
fecal out on him. Oh,
Not the
man.
deadly rattlesnake venom that Chief Proudfoot collects for the local university.
Honey, are you alright?
That nigga throwing rattlesnake venom. Dang.
You ate the hottest pepper.
Listen, I'm better than to kill about 500 people.
Well,
The fact that he eating hot peppers brought the blood rushing to the mouth. He must have had open wounds in his mouth. It went straight into the blood system. He would have just gone into shock and couldn't breathe and died on the spot. Hot peppers, ain't they?
Larry was a dummy who bit off more than he could chew. He washed it down with some fatal snake venom and gave up the ghost.
They just go and smash refrigerator. You don't
Bird
even know what's in there.
don't even kill. He was just sitting there like, I told him not to do it.
For the last 10 years, the Nips have ruled the Japanese rock world. A combination of musicianship and theatrics have
But
kept
you
them
see
on
that?
top.
You just see
But
that
But
little
lately,
Nah, they
ego
like
and
ate the
theatrics
mic.
have ruled the Japanese rock world. A combination of
What is
musicianship and
that?
theatrics have
What?
kept them on top. But lately, ego and jealousy have been tearing them apart. What was once healthy competitiveness has deteriorated to flat-out hatred.
Were they really on stage
The problem
doing
was the
that?
constant tension between T. Naka, the lead singer, and Basho, the lead guitar player.
In-band fighting is actually a funny thing because you always see it. It's usually a case where, you know, you've got your front man and then you've got, you know, some other guy in the band
Bird,
also.
ain't no
wants to
way
be
this
front
good
man,
for
and then
sales for
these
they
two
show,
guys
Bird.
really
I
fight
know
for that
people can
creative
tell what they got
control and
going
fight
on.
for the fame.
Today's fight was about T-Naka's new prop, a coffin. It would make for a killer entrance for T-Naka. Basho wasn't buying it. As always, T-Naka got his way.
I know their teeth ain't really like that.
The Nips' hot stagehands wheeled out the coffin with T-Naka inside, ready to rise from the dead. But Basho saw a chance to steal the spotlight. And launched into the longest guitar solo in Japanese rock history.
He really killed him.
Yeah.
Trapped inside the coffin, T-Naka was heading for a finale he did not see coming.
That nigga got vampire teeth.
Before he jumped in, T-Naka decided to up the theatrics by filling the coffin with smoke from dry ice containers. Bad idea. Dry ice gives off carbon dioxide. In the cramped quarters of the coffin, T-Naka was rapidly running out of oxygen. Within a minute, he was gasping for air and suffocating.
Without the presence of oxygen in a purely
bro, killed him, bro.
The individual would be unable to obtain oxygen for normal body function. This lack of oxygen would shut down the body's organs and they would die.
After a 3-minute-long solo, there was no more oxygen and no more T-Naka. T-Naka wanted to make a big entrance.
Damn, bro, just could have fighting. He didn't do that.
Instead,
he had to lay on top of it.
Like,
to die
he
for.
did that on purpose.
The sayonara, T-Naka-san. There's plenty of ways to get through college. Marshall was doing it by working hard.
Hello?
Katie was doing it by working Marshall.
Do you have that homework that I had you do for me? Perfect, thank you.
They shared the same chemistry class, and Katie made sure she got the smart nerd as her lab partner.
Hydrogen chloride and ammonia. It's an exothermic reaction.
What's an exothermic reaction?
It makes heat.
Katie knew all about generating heat. She could turn the sexually inexperienced Marshall on like a Bunsen burner.
It's very easy to arouse a man, as long as they see something that turns them on. From a woman's cleavage to a nice-looking butt or a great pair of legs. His blood pressure goes up, his heart starts beating, and he does release testosterone. It's the same kind of feeling he gets when he sees a great hot car. And he wants to get in there and find out if it's a keeper.
How many more of these do we have to do?
There's a lot.
Katie was about to learn a valuable chemistry lesson.
I have to go.
It's your grade.
Don't flash your headlights when your horny lab partner is mixing ammonia with hydrochloric acid. The toxic cloud of gas fused her contact lenses right to her eyeballs.
They do say don't wear them.
She looked out from her damaged eyes and saw blurry salvation.
Bro, go to the eye station. That's what you're supposed to do. Oh, she tripped. Oh.
Dang.
She slipped on this waxed floor and broke her cervical spine vertebrae. Spinal cord injury in this particular area would immediately cease respiratory function. Person would stop breathing, all brain control would be lost, and death would be instantaneous.
Katie tried to flirt her way through school.
She couldn't block that with her hands. Come on.
And in the end, she passed.
Oh, yeah. But still, you slide on like
laughing though, bro. You seen that? Oh man. Contact.
But yeah, they definitely say not wear contact lenses in biology class and shit.
They definitely told me that, but I kept mine on. I couldn't see. But I had them goggles.
Yo.
Made sure I kept them wearing goggles.
Dang,
she didn't have on no PPE, matter of fact. What they was at, man?
That's been another 1,000 Ways to Die. This is what, part 5. If y'all like the video, make sure y'all leave that like. Make sure y'all comment what y'all want more of. We got other content coming for y'all, so make sure y'all stay tuned. As a matter of fact, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that y'all can get this content as soon as we drop it. So yeah, man. And share the video, by the way. And if you haven't already, like I said, go check the music out. Do that for me, please. You feel me? But this has been 1,000 Ways to Die, part 5. We out of here.
What it is, oh they know I ain't stopping till I reach me a million. Till I reach me a million. My brother stuck in for real. They headed it well. I wanna know why dam me up if you still envy me. Peep through the hate, I see they tendency.